What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Exploring All the Land. And in this video, we are exploring 3 islands, eating great food, and having a great time. So, if that's what you want to watch, well, stick around. So we're currently at dinner at the Celio. The options. I'll probably end up doing just a Caesar salad for the starter, and then I'll do the seared salmon, as well as I think the chicken breast, and then we'll just do like the milky chocolate hazelnut souffle. We'll see how it is. We've had bread so far, and the bread's always super good, and yeah, pretty excited to. My mom's first time trying all this fancy stuff, so I'm really excited for her. So I didn't record our dinner because I kind of forgot, and I was just enjoying what we ate. But I actually got the braised ribs and the grilled chicken breast, and it was phenomenal. But we just stepped out here, and we have the sky bridge up there lit up, and we're just on this lower deck. So we made it to the atrium. I can't remember what it's exactly called. Some people taking pictures up here, but it's pretty lively right now with some music and all that, and a lot of people walking around. The bars are all lit up, and there we go. But yeah, we did bring our 11-month-old on the cruise, and he's doing pretty good. For like the more relaxed type of dinner, he did really well. I forgot that there is a gelato place, and we're gonna go look at it. I probably won't get anything, but it looks phenomenal. My kid's getting pretty hyped over everything. Oh, it's the same options, but that Nutella is calling my name. Quite possibly. It's I can't remember what it's called. Not the International Cafe, but it's a bistro. It's 24 hours, 24/7. They should have, depending on the day, different kind of snacks. But it looks, everything they have is super good. Like they just have sandwiches over there, but the chocolate pound cake is my favorite. And their chocolate hazelnut mousse, that was amazing when I had it earlier today. So, oh yeah, it's the International Cafe Bistro. That's what it's called. There's a sign right there that says it. Am I too orange? Might I fix the exposure? Maybe. But it is pretty ominous though. We're back by the Wakeview pool, and you can see the wake. That's cool. I enjoy that, but looking out and you just see and hear just waves and just darkness, it's pretty terrifying, to be honest. But you probably barely see, there is a ship all the way out there. You can see its lights, so they're following us. But there is a Wakeview pool over there. I don't know, maybe sometime on this cruise we'll try that, but yeah, so might get a Coke in a second and just chill out, hang out. Maybe go check out the movie Under the Stars. And yeah, just veg pretty much. So we've been walking around, and we saw someone with popcorn and asked where they got it, and it was from the ice cream area. So we got popcorn, and now we're just sitting under the stars. I think this is F1 we're watching. My mom's right there, and they got princess blankets. And they set up the lounge chairs with some really comfortable padded things, and our little munchkin, he wants to just be a wild man. So, pretty fun. Bunch of kids in the pool next to us and whatnot, and it's really warm actually right now, which is what I'm really happy about. So, unfortunately, oh, no, there's some stars. There's one out there, over there. So, unlike when we went to Alaska for Princess, that is a true statement. Movie Under the Stars this time, so that's cool. But pretty dead, all things considering. Like, There's nobody up here. It was packed this morning, and everyone's down at dinner and at the restaurants, and so it's pretty chill, pretty nice. So we'll probably take it easy for the rest of the night and go to sleep and wake up in Nassau. Well, we're back in the room, and we are going to get ready for bed, and then tomorrow in the AM we will get breakfast, and I will see you in Nassau in the morning. And now it's morning. The kid has ESPN on. My wife's getting ready. My mom's chilling out. We are just pulling up to Nassau right now. Here we are. And it feels wonderful outside right now, might I tell you. And here we are. We have an obstructed view, technically, but it's really not bad at all. But there we go. Just cruising along. I think we're right at the port, actually. I think we can see some of the shops right there. So we're getting pretty close. I know our dock time is at 8, so here's a bunch of the beaches. I thought that was Atlantis when we were coming in, but it turns out it definitely wasn't Atlantis. Atlantis is going to be on the other side of the ship, where I'm not. So, oh yeah, port's right there. I think that weird shape thing was made for Nassau port area. Oh yeah, look, there's a ship right there, and we are going to come right up next to it. Heck yeah, dude. All right, well, we got breakfast, and we didn't really like it because it had runnier eggs on the sandwich. We had a room service to us, and we weren't fans, so we're gonna probably take that, go up to the buffet, get breakfast. We have 8 to 5 here, and so we're no real rush to get off and get out there. So that's, I think, the plan right now. Man, the lighting's insane because the sun's blinding me. So that's the plan. We're gonna go get some breakfast and then come back down here, get all of our gear, and go explore Nassau. Well, as you can tell, we made it off the boat. Sky Princess is back there. We have a Disney, and then we also have Utopia, and then I'm not sure what brand that one is, but the dock is super not busy right now, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, we're just walking down the main a little bit. I got the Explorer hat on. And I'm not sure exactly. I know we definitely want to try and hit the Queen Staircase and possibly the fort and maybe the Pirate Museum. So I know there's some stuff to check out here in the port area. I've done a lot of research on what's available, so we'll probably try something like that. I don't think we'll hit a beach here, but yeah. So we got some cool tugboats. Those are super cool. I'm gonna walk in the shade. It's supposed to be 75-ish, roughly, today. And sunny, partly cloudy, and yeah, pretty excited. You can see the real Atlantis. I know I showed you fake Atlantis, but that's real Atlantis is over there. And yeah, so we'll get up here. The screen's off for Nassau, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. So we made it we're not far, but a little bit in. We just hit the Hair Braiders Pavilion, which it's pretty quiet. Thank you. It's pretty quiet here. Some shops are barely opening. We're here pretty quick, pretty early. So we made it down by Senior Frogs, but what really blows us away, being from Idaho, is how clear this water is. Like, it's insane. It's crazy, but like, that's just crazy beautiful. But yeah, super cool, super pretty warm right now too. So we just started walking, and we stopped and asked the officer where the Queen Staircase was, and well, we were in the furthest way, headed in the furthest direction from the staircase. So right now we are walking that way. Right now, I think our phones kind of work here, but we're making it that way ideally. That's kind of our goal. So we'll see how far. Shouldn't be too far. It's about a 4-minute walk, and that was a detour on my phone. So I said to go back down and then cut that way, and we don't want to go back. We don't want to backtrack. So we're on some back road essentially, and it's a little noisy. It is at, I think, 100 humidity, so that's pretty toasty, but other than that, it's not too bad. So, oh, there we go. I'll have to go walk through that in a second.
Go ahead.
But we'll have to go and walk over there in a second. We just made it to the embassy, so that's cool. Good thing we're American, so if it's an emergency, we can go there. But the driving's pretty crazy, but it's not too bad. Definitely intimidating. People are a little wild. Oh no. The crosswalk's all beat up over here, so that's not good. We probably cross over and then cross over again. So, yeah, the crosswalks here with the stroller are not ideal, but it'll have to do. All right, after many trials and tribulations, we have made it to the entrance of the staircase. So we're gonna go in the staircase. We're gonna walk up and take a tour of that fort, the old fort. It's right. It is kind of hard to get to if you're not paying attention, and we weren't paying attention. We were just kind of walking and then went the opposite way, like I said, and it wasn't the easiest to find because we took back roads or back walkways to get here, and so now we're here. So. It is super cool. Oh. So this area was cut out by slaves, so that way the people in the fort could get down to the harbor, from what I know, and yeah. But like, it's hard to, like, camera won't tell you, like, or give you just like how deep this is, but this thing is ginormous. Pretty cool. It is awesome. It's like a little, just like a small jungle in the city essentially. Whole trees just growing down here. And sometimes I've seen water flow out of that. I wish there was water flowing now, but probably make it way more humid. But we are experiencing 100% humidity out here. So yeah, in the 1830s, they chiseled from solid limestone. And they mainly wanted just this so people can get to the harbor quickly. We had one flaw. The fort is closed for renovations, apparently. And so we wanted to hike the staircase to go and see the fort. But, I mean, we saw from the front, we saw the cannons, which was cool, but not exactly what I wanted. So we'll survive. But we are just walking through Nassau, and I mean, that's a little sketch, but you know, it's not too bad. But all these flowers are way cool. So we talked to one person, they said we could walk up around, and so now we're up by the fort. Got a cool view of the port overlooking the fort. Haha. And yeah, so we're taking a quick break, a breather, letting the little guy cool off, us cool off. I didn't put the microphone on just because it was hassle, but here's the fort behind us. There's one cannon, and those ones are a lot longer, I think, for distance wise, you know, trying to get out to the harbor. And then here are these chunky things. I can't even imagine how much these weigh. really sun faded, hard to see. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really wish we could make it up there to see the actual view that the people in the base would have had, or the fort would have had. But I mean, it's just life. But it's so cool. Some party going on down there with some music, and then just insane. Well, we made it to a square. I can't, like public square or private square, I can't remember. There was some kind of area that we were able to sit down for a second. We're changing little dude's butt, and I think we're gonna try to make it to Junkanoo Beach. I think that's our goal, is to go to Junkanoo Beach now. We've seen not most, but we've seen quite a bit of stuff, and it's been fun. We did stop at a convenience store. We got some Gatorade. I found a pop that I wanted, and then we got some Pringles and some Twix cookies that we've never seen in the States, so excited for that. And then we found an influencer girl. I think one of my favorite things though is just the color of the buildings. Like we have just like the really bright pink, we've seen blues and all that different stuff, and like there's green here, and like those windows are super bright red. Just they stick out a lot, and it just like makes the area pop. There's the Supreme Court right there. So I think if I remember correctly, that's the governor's house, possibly. And if so, it's funny because some guy tried to walk in the front and got yelled at and was blaming his kid. So that was a funny thing to see. So we were gonna go to the Pirate Museum, but that was 14 bucks an adult, and we were not gonna pay 14 bucks an adult. So we're gonna just walk to Junkanoo Beach now. We are currently at the Wakeview pool. There's no wake because we're still in port, still docked up. But here she is. So admittedly, I was shooting on wide lens, and I just did standard. I just changed it, so if you see a noticeable difference in what it looks like, that's why. So I'll let you know. But we still have the Utopia over there. I think they're just about ready to get out of here. They're putting their gangway away, and yeah, we just had that ship right there leave, and then we just had the ship right next to us leave. That's right there. And yeah, they were just there. It was pretty cool to watch them back up, but that's them. So going on to the next adventure, and we'll be leaving here pretty shortly too.